In the previous version of the Diagnostic Studies template, only one diagnosis code can be assigned to each diagnostic order. ICD10 often breaks a single ICD9 bilateral diagnosis code into two codes. For example, the ICD9 code for bilateral foot pain has been broken into two codes in ICD10 for the right and left foot pain. There is a need to assign multiple diagnosis codes for a diagnostic order. In the fall 2018 release, the Diagnostic Studies template has been updated to support multiple diagnosis codes for each diagnostic order. We're viewing the SOAP template for a patient. To access the Diagnostic Studies template, click the My Plan link. Click the Diagnostics tab. The Diagnostic Studies template opens. Notice the new Associate Diagnoses link has been added to this template. Clicking the link will open a new template which allows you to assign multiple diagnosis codes for a diagnostic order. Let's order a diagnostic test to explore this new feature. First, select a diagnosis for the order. Click Shortness of Breath. To order a chest X-ray, click X-ray Body. Select this test. Click OK. To assign additional diagnoses to the order, click the Associate Diagnoses link. The new Associate Multiple Diagnoses to Orders template opens. Since we haven't saved the order yet, no order displays in the Diagnostic Orders section. Once a diagnostic order is saved, it'll display in the Diagnostic Orders grid. Patient's active diagnoses display here. You can use these two options to toggle the display of all or today's diagnoses. The chest X-ray along with the shortness of breath diagnosis display here. Because this order has not been saved, the shortness of breath is treated as a default diagnosis for the order and is disabled to prevent any changes. Once the order is saved, it'll become editable. Up to 12 diagnoses can be assigned to the order on this template. You can select an active diagnosis or search for a new one. Let's look at both. Select cough in the active diagnosis list. Let's add acute bronchitis as well. The diagnoses have been added in the order they were selected, but you could rearrange the display order. For example, to move acute bronchitis up, click this button. Select 2. Notice the diagnoses display order has been changed. Let's say the patient also experiences chest pain on breathing and the diagnosis is not in the active diagnosis list. To add a new diagnosis, click the next available diagnosis field. The diagnosis search window opens. I'll enter chest pain in the search field for you. Click Search. Select chest pain on breathing. Click Select. Select Acute. Click OK. If needed, you can select a diagnosis and then click the Clear button to remove it from the list. You can also click the Clear All button to remove all the diagnoses. We don't need to do that. Click Update. Click Close. We're done assigning multiple diagnoses to the order. Click Place Order. Click Save and Close. The order displays in the assessment grid. However, you cannot see all the diagnoses assigned to the order here. Next, let's go to the Order Management template to review and modify diagnoses for the order. Click the Order Management link. Notice the chest X-ray order displays in the list. To modify it, select the order. Click Edit. The All Order Management template opens. Notice the Associate Diagnoses link has also been added to this template. Click the link. The chest X-ray order now displays in the Diagnostic Orders grid, and the first diagnosis is editable. To move the chest pain on breathing diagnosis to the top, click this button. Select 1. Chest pain on breathing has been moved to the top. Click Update. Click Close. We're all done ordering the diagnostic test. Click Save. Click Close. Once the order is processed and submitted, the diagnoses assigned to the order cannot be changed. Let's process the order. Click the Lab Radiology Order Processing link. Because this is the only order for today, it's selected by default. Click the down arrow, click the Process Submit button, click Save and Close. Now let's view the chest X-ray order after we processed it. Select the order. Click Edit. Notice the diagnosis field is disabled to prevent changes. Click Close. There are 2 more templates that have been updated with the new Associate Diagnoses link. Let's take a quick look at them. Click the SOAP tab. Click the Standing Orders link. Notice the Associate Diagnoses link has been added to the Office Services template. If you order an office diagnostic test here, you can also assign multiple diagnosis codes for the order. The link has also been added to the Orthopedics Diagnostic Studies template. We're viewing the intake template for an orthopedics office visit. Click My Plan. Click the Diagnostics tab. The Associate Diagnoses link has been added on this template as well. You should now know how to assign multiple diagnosis codes to a diagnostic order in the Diagnostic Studies template.